Good morning, guys. This is the aftermath of yesterday's cold spell here in Melbourne. It's again 12 noon, 12 hours since I made the previous video, and as you can see, we're having a beautiful day again. Because of the tropical landscaping, you'd think this is summer, not winter. So let's go and have a walk around the garden and see how it looked after all that cold we had last night and rain. It rained for at least 8 hours. Temperature got down to 1.5 or 2 Celsius overnight, according to the website, the weather site. And yeah, again, zero impact. Well, there's a bit of impact here. One of the banana leaves got smashed. These are the kind of things that happen, guys. Okay, that's the worst case scenario when we have these Antarctic blasts from the south. You might lose 1 or 2 leaves from the bananas. Okay, but overall, it's nothing. It really is nothing. Unless if you've got seedlings, right? Little baby seedlings out for spring. Not a good idea. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like what we just had. You got to keep those protected in a greenhouse, or even better, in a heated greenhouse. You know, like tomato starters and other veggies for next month. Next month is the beginning of spring, by the way. And I was asked a couple of questions yesterday in the video I made regarding the guava, that your leaves are turning yellow. Well, I wouldn't worry too much about that. These ones aren't turning yellow yet, but they will. See these yellow ones here? It basically goes from red, right, to half red, half green, like those, and then eventually yellow, and they drop off. And these new leaves, see these new leaves here coming? They take over. They replace the old leaves. So don't be too worried about yellow leaves. Even the new leaves are yellow because it's been so cold. And the same on that guava there. You can see the new leaves coming on the tips. That's a red variety, so it's going to be all red. And that one over there is pretty red too. Yeah, I'm going to be planting these in pots, by the way, as I said yesterday. I was going to do it today, but it's a little cold, guys. It's a little cold. Currently 11 Celsius. Let's go and have a look at the thermometer. It's hang on, 12 Celsius. Okay, not bad. 12 Celsius and sunny. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Much warmer than yesterday at this time when it was 5. It is. It's beautiful, actually. It's even got some blue patches. A lot of blue patches up there. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'm going to be the next project will be those guavas I showed you. They're going to be going in bigger pots. I decided not to put them in the ground. Not this time, not this year. I might leave them in bigger pots for a couple of years. This is the cherry moya, slowly growing now that the temperature is heading north. And there's quite a few of them, as I showed you before, at least 20. Plum trees are waking up. All across. All across. I've got quite a few plum trees. Quite a few mixed in here with the tropicals. It's nice to have both tropical and cool climate. Oh boy, the neighbour's gardener just turned up making a racket. So I'm gonna pause the video until they're done. But meanwhile, I'll show you the temperature in the greenhouse at noon. Oh my, it's so warm in here. Wow. So nice. Look at that, guys. 21 Celsius in the greenhouse. Unheated greenhouse. Okay? Outside you saw it was 12. And in here it's 21. Yep. Not a problem. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that noise to stop to continue filming. I had some goodies delivered to me yesterday from Bunnings, our big box store here in Australia, Australia's Home Depot, and yeah, it's pretty good. They deliver, so I don't have to don't even have to leave the home. So I got some phosphorus, potash, some slow release fertilizer with trace elements, some more potash there, iron chelate, and some manganese chelate and zinc. Yeah. So not a problem with this second wave lockdown. They bring it all to your home. Thank you very much. Going to be using these 4 pots here. These are the largest ones that I have. I've got a few pots, but these 4 here will be for the guavas. I'm also going to get rid of this banana, dwarf red Decker, and I'm going to get rid of this one too. I'll just put these in smaller pots and use up these extra large pots, this one and the one over there, so that I can plant my pomegranates. I've got 2 pomegranates that I want to put in pots too. Yeah, so I'm going to be putting this purple guava in one of the 4 pots. And the 3 guavas I showed you earlier will be the other 3 in the pots, the bigger pots. There's another smashed up leaf, banana leaf, from yesterday's storm. Right? Look how big it is. Look at that. It's at least, wow, 7 or 8 feet long. Smashed. So that's the kind of damage that we get. Oh, here's another one. So 2 leaves. No problemo, guys. Just cut them up and into the compost. This is one of the 2 pomegranates that I wish to put into a larger pot, and you'll see that job soon. This is the Azerbaijani variety, which I've had here for a year and a half, and it's waking up. So when these are waking up, you got to get moving. See that? It's waking up, guys. Wakey wakey. Early spring. See that? It's waking up. Got to get moving. So when plants are waking up, it's a sign that you got to get moving. I was going to leave them another year in this pot, but I think it's going to outgrow this pot this summer. And I don't want it to get root bound. It could easily stay in here for another year. And this is the other pomegranate that I want to put into a larger pot. And this one is also waking up, guys. Everything's waking up. Everything is waking up. Okay? Waking up means I gotta get moving. I gotta get hopping. Can't just sit on the couch. Yeah, this is a baby. I've only had this for 7 months, and Nick can easily stay in here for another year. Anyway, I'm not too decided yet on the pomegranates, but the guavas for sure. I trimmed the orange tree here as well a few days ago. Remember the one I told you I was going to cut in 2 stages? Well, stage 1 is done. I got rid of all the tops. Stage 2 will be to bring it down to around 2 meters or 6 feet in summer, when all these oranges are done. And look what I did here. I put all the cuttings underneath the tree. I created a mulch a mulch patch for the tree of its own trimmings. That's how much I cut off from the top. Can you believe it? That's how much was above the tree. And I used all the big branches from the apple trees that I butchered as edging. So reusing everything. I'm not throwing anything out. Everything gets reused. Chop and drop. Chop and drop, guys. There's a bit of apple there. There's a bit of fig there. That's the fig. And they're the apples around the edges. Yep. I've also got this dwarf Cara blood orange, which I got from Daly's back in autumn. It's only a little baby, and that's ready to go in the ground or into a larger pot. And I haven't decided how I'm gonna do this one, but it needs attention soon as well, because it's also waking up to spring. See those little spring growth? See that little spring growth there? Those little babies coming there, those tips. That means do something. Otherwise leave me. Yeah, you don't want to be messing with it when it's in full flight. In about a month from now, it'll be shooting out flowers. And another job I have here, a messy job, is to clean up the kiwi, which climbed up into my neighbor's apple tree. The neighbor who doesn't really care about fruit, but just has everything growing there ornamentally. He's more of an ornamental guy. They don't eat any of the fruit, except maybe some limes at the back there. See that lime tree? That one there? That's all they eat. Everything else, they're not interested. Check out his guava. His pink guava. Everything is just rotting on the ground. Hawaiian guava. So yeah, I got all this to cut it right across, all the way down. ASAP, because this kiwi is gonna wake up in a couple of weeks. And it's got a better chance now to do its thing that the apple trees have been pruned, or butchered I should say. Still have them down here on the ground. Got to cut them up into smaller pieces. Got a lot of work still to do. Still have all the cuttings. I removed about a quarter of them, but still have a lot to go. Trimmed back my grapefruit, my grapevine. 2 grapevines here, one on the left and one on the right. So I cut all those back. I'm not really into the grape thing, but I have these here as a side hustle. Black grape and green grape, sultana actually, raisin. Yeah. So they're all trimmed up, ready to go for the new season. This is what I did with all the fig cuttings from the 3 fig trees that I trimmed. I just cut them up into small pieces and gave them to the starfruit number 2. See this one? That's the younger one. It's about 5 years old. There you go. Don't waste anything. And the lychee, he also got a lot of the Tangelo cuttings. Tangelo, guys, the citrus that I pruned about 10 days ago. He also got a lot of free mulch. See that? And over here, where we started, the longan got a lot as well, from the lime tree, from the Tangelo tree. Mulch. See that? Longan. Everyone's been fed. Also this young mango, the R2E2, grafted. Yep. He got his share as well of citrus cuttings. And the prune tree, which I pruned, I brought all the cuttings here underneath the loquat, big huge loquat tree. So over time I'll just be feeding these guys like you put them in, like you put wood into a fireplace. I'll be putting it there underneath the 2 trunks. There's 2 loquats here. So over time I'll be breaking these up and feeding to the loquats. And here the macadamia tree got some as well from various trees, plums, prunes, apricot and so on. Here I fed the Washington navel as well with the lime cuttings. And the lime tree itself with its own cuttings. And lastly, the pavan mango got his share as well. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video of what's happening around Fruitopia. And please like and subscribe and share, and we'll see you again from the next video.